welcome Virgo to your August 13th through the 16th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay guys, we are using the Akashic Tarot deck. So let's get straight in here and get deep into this reading. We have the Two of Roses, which is the winged messengers. This is talking about you feeling compelled to be the peacemaker to whatever drama and situation is going on within your life, whether it's in your home, your work, wherever it is. And this is also talking about you being the provider in the situation, meaning that you could be the breadwinner at home and someone does not want to pull their weight somehow or another, okay? And that's exactly what it's talking about. And not only this, it's becoming a challenge for you, and it's something that you're going to have to deal with effectively. Meaning you can't put it off for too much longer, okay? So it feels like even if you're trying your hardest to keep the peace within the situation, you know something is going to have to take place that is more effective, right? Because you could just be like, okay, yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean? And then kind of walk away. But you know that there's something that's going on with the willow over here saying, this is the card of peace. This is saying this is becoming so unbalanced, so unpeaceful that there's nothing more I can do. Right, so I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to take extra power within the situation, okay, to make the situation change, okay, because this card is a small conflict in your home or family. It could involve you or another or others in the extended family. There could be money issues around the home or inheritance or personal finances. So it's definitely a card of money. Because it's a general reading, though, I mean, if you feel like it definitely is work, then you can put it in that area, okay? But it is really a family issue, okay? Relationships, things of that nature. The King of Forces is saying, I am the King of Forces. This is you. This is the King of Keys underneath it. This is the person you're having the issue with, okay? If they were the breadwinner, if they had the money, if they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, then they would be right side up. They would say, I am self-sufficient. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing when it comes to money, when it comes to bringing home the bread, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? Keeping the finances going. Maybe they're overspending money. However it is, take it how it is, okay? Everybody's story is a little different, but they're saying, no, I'm not doing my job, and I'm causing conflict about it. Maybe you took money away from them because they were overspending and they think you're greedy. You know what I mean? It could be things like this. Maybe that's how you thought you were going to deal with it. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not the ATM machine this week and we are low in funds and you are not going to do this. Or we have plenty of money, but it doesn't mean that you get to go out and just blow a bunch of money. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's story is different. With the willow over here, it's saying, I cannot stay peaceful underneath this tree anymore. Okay? The only way that I'm really going to be able to find the peace is by actually taking action that's needed. Then I will find my peaceful place again. Then I will feel like I'm at rest. My mind will not be sitting over here going through all this stuff because the King of Keys is causing drama around the situation, whatever that situation may be. And the King of Keys, yeah, they are doing something that is not healthy with money. Okay? And you're taking your power back because the King of Forces is high energy, power, but yet being gentle and honest about the situation. Right? Taking things into consideration of what's going on, putting a tender touch to the situation. But I think what it's coming down to is maybe I was too peaceful, I was too tender, and now I need to get a little, I have to put a firmer grip on this, right? But it's still going to be gentle, right? There's no yelling, there's no screaming, there's no reason for all that. Now that doesn't mean that the King of Keys upside down isn't. This card here is the same as the King of Swords in reverse. So they could be swording you, where you're feeling like you're very gentle about the situation. They could be yelling, screaming, and carrying on, so. Because we know, that's what air signs do when they get upset. They carry it out and become very dramatic about the situation, right? They sword you with that tongue. We see it all the time. So in reverse, it's saying, yes, But this is also talking about that focus and understanding on how your life purpose is going to direct everything around you. Okay. And it's also, like I said, it's also talking about this upheaval, from this man, from this woman, right? Maybe they lost their job and they're saying they're doing something and they're not putting in the effort. Okay. So you have to get down to this. Well, if you were putting in effort, why are you sitting on the couch eating bonbons, watching, literally watching Married with Children? I'm sorry, I completely just seen Peg Bundy. I don't know why, but I did. So I'm going with it. Hey Peg, are you going to get up anytime, or are you just going to eat that whole box of ice cream? Because you said you've been putting in work, but I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen you get dressed up to go to an interview. I haven't seen you do anything, right? So they could literally be saying that they're doing one thing and doing the opposite of what they say they are doing. Okay, so the King of Forces is just like you're taking your power back within the situation. You're not going to be as peaceful as you have been in the past about the situation. No, you're looking at the long-term view. You're looking at how things are going. You're putting in all this hard work. You're bringing home the bread. You're doing whatever is going on within this situation. Like I said, everybody's story is different. Use your own. Whatever doesn't fit, throw it away. But you're putting in all this hard work and you're watching the investment. But I'm telling you, for some of you, they're literally overspending money or taking advantage of the situation of you being the breadwinner, and you're watching your results of your money dissipate. Where's my investment? Where's my money? How come you're not helping? However it is. But no matter what it is, you continue to keep investing your time and your energy into the situation. And you might even feel like you're investing too much time within this drama. Why am I continuing to listen to this? Why am I continuing to, to be diligent about this situation? I'm doing all the work, right? And they want to be drama queen. Third is you're feeling like they're very selfish about the situation. The Empress is upside down, right? You're finding impatience to the situation where you felt like you were being very honest, very truthful, very gentle about the situation, right? And you're seeing inaction. You're seeing them having a lack of concentration. They're overwhelmed, right? You see them being very selfish, dependent on you. You could see some codependency, a card of codependency. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, the King of Keys over here feel like they have bad investment. They don't have any planning. They have lack of planning and foresight. Like they don't even know what they're doing or where they're going. They may have had a mischance. Maybe they're using you for money as well, guys. I'm sorry, I have to bring that out. Maybe they just see you as the Ace of Pentacles. We have to go there. Because with the Empress and the King of Keys and the Ace upside, they literally could just become so dependent on you that they're taking advantage of you. They see you as their money bags. Like I said, their ATM machine. But it's like the more that you meditate about the situation, the more you understand what's going on within the situation, the more you're becoming disappointed within the situation. As the Buddha prepares, you're putting yourself into this place of peace and understanding and using your higher intuition to the situation. You see that they're like, they're becoming moody. You're becoming moody about the situation, but you're becoming very disappointed. It almost feels like you're not sure how much more you want to give to this person with the Knight of Cups upside down. It's almost like it's becoming bittersweet, but yet a bitter taste within the mouth, right? It's like, but they're not doing anything. Are they, and it does. It'll make you feel it. No matter what, the energy coming up is they're taking advantage of you. That's literally it. No matter how you want to see it, that's the overall, right? If they're not really putting in any work, but yet they can spend all the money and sit around and eat all the ice cream and do nothing, then that's literally, taking advantage of you. So, no matter what, I mean, that's literally what we'll name the title of this video. In fact, I'm gonna write it down right now. Taking advantage of you, because literally that's exactly what it is. Write it down before I forget, because literally. Okay, so it's like you put a lot of hope and a lot of faith within this situation that things would turn around. It's almost like, you know what, I was hoping they would heal. I was hoping they would find a job. I was hoping they would see it my way. Right? But it's becoming the bigger problem. As the time goes on, you're going to see, right, that it is becoming the bigger problem to the situation. It's like more that you reach out, the more moody they become, more defensive they become about the situation, right? So yeah, you're becoming burned out about this situation. It's just too much. It's becoming stressful. It's becoming restless. It's not a good energy at all. Yeah, there's no victory to this situation, because it's almost like their ego is fueling them right now. It's kind of crazy, but it's almost like you're seeing their emotions. You're seeing the way their behavior is becoming very unpopular within you. You're not digging it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to see maybe even lack of self confidence. I'm seeing a lot of ego going on. I just, you know what? It's really rubbing you the wrong way, right? I don't know. There's something going on, and you're going to cause a delay and a standstill as you're sitting in Buddha Prepares over here, really getting down to the roots of the situation. Because yeah, it feels like you're kind of self-sacrificing a lot more than needs to be done over here. Um, as they're having a lot of resistance to wanting to get up, do something. You see them stalling. You see them in very indecisive. And this is causing you to make a standstill right now. It's like, I'm going to open up, but it's not really getting anywhere. It's not changing anything around. It's the same old drama, the same old story, same old song and dance. You tell me one thing, and then when I ask you again, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not spending that much money. And then all of a sudden you find the receipts. You see what I'm saying? And you're like, and it doesn't matter whether you make tons of money or no money. Money, when you just burn through money like it's nothing, somebody's picking up the pace over here. Maybe you're like, that was our savings to go on a cruise. That was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't even matter if you're a millionaire. I mean, you don't want to just blow money, and I mean, you might as well just take fire to it and just burn it up, right? Because it feels like that's what they're doing for some of you. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have this tower. This tower is mostly within yourself for personal transformation. It's seeing the collapse of this relationship. It's seeing this disaster going on that is not changing. It feels like you have been trying to avert this from happening, but it's just, there's no more averting it. There's no more willow tree upright. It's upside down now. So, therefore, it's just stormy weather. They've uprooted your tree. So, yeah, because to you, it's just becoming more deception, more manipulation. It's all talk. It's all waste of time. There's no movement. They may even be promising you things, and it's all broken promises, right? Because they have the death card. They need the transformation, but they're resisting to change. They're holding on to whatever they want to hold on to. They're not going to change. They don't want to change. Oh, there it is. Dark side of wealth. Don't tell me that's not what was going on, you guys. That is totally it. They have the dark side of wealth. They are greedy. They want what they want. Okay? They're gold diggers. They're this. They're that. They are users. However, put it wherever you want it. Lack of money. can't resist spending it, burning a hole in my pocket, bad with money, spending it in all the wrong places, something. Maybe they're addicted to buying stuff, right? Compulsive shopping, something. Something is going on that has to do with wealth. Either they don't want to get a job and get it, or and now they're taking advantage of you, or they love spending your money. No matter what, they love spending your money. So this is where you're going to take your control back because you're seeing the lack of discipline within them. You're also seeing this stubborn, reckless behavior. And they're becoming a little more tyrant about the situation. It's almost like where you're trying to keep the peace, you're trying to be cool about the situation. You're starting to notice that the only change that they're really making is they're becoming more intolerable about the situation, where you're trying to say, hey, you know, why don't you do this and why don't you do that, or let's not do this and let's not do that. You're starting to see this change. That's why I'm saying right here, it was almost like, okay, I'm becoming more disappointed because I'm seeing the resistance for you to want to change your behavior. That's where the turnoff came, right? That's where it said here, you're becoming unpopular in my eyes. It's becoming a big turnoff. And I'm getting upset about the situation and I'm about done. And it does feel like you're about done with this situation. So clarifying on the King of Forces for me, please. Just on itself. This is on itself, on itself. Yep. This is where you're starting to see the new beginning. This is where you're taking back your power. This is where you're seeing the possibilities and trusting that, you know what, this is where things are going to, these are things that are going to change. Okay? Things are going to change because you're going to be more spontaneous about the way that things are going to change. Right? You're saying this is going to change. So with the willow over here, yep, you have the willow upside down, you have the lesser of two evils, right? Here we go. What is the right choice? Bringing out that information. There's going to be an information overload going on. And that's me telling you, right? That's you, Virgo, telling them, whoever you're dealing with, we're going to call it Aquarius for now, since mine's my Aquarius card. But we're going to say, look at here, Aquarius. This is not happening anymore. Okay? This is where you're going to find the right words, choosing the way you want to do things. Not being indecisive about the situation or letting them confuse you anymore. Not just kind of, okay, fine, we'll figure it out. And then going and trying to figure out what's going on so much. Now you're actually going to open the mouth and say very firmly, and I can see the Virgo. Oh my gosh, I see it already. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is when that like, when it comes out with a ruler and hits you in the hand, right? Very firm, very precise. Don't confuse my words, Virgo says, for what you think you hear, because this is the way it is, right? Oh, yeah. That Virgo energy coming out. I hear it already. You know? Spoken very well and understood very well. And right to the point. There is no more, okay, we'll see about that, right? No. So how does the King of Keys feel about this situation? What is their reaction? What are they going to say? What is going on in their world when you come to them? Oh my gosh, it just says they're greedy, they're holding on to possessions, they're stingy, they're overspent. No, they think you're greedy and possessive. They're going to think, oh no, you're being greedy and possessive. Oh, and they're going to be in like this they're playing victim. I got so excited because I was like, wait, so at first I thought Spirit was telling me because they're greedy. Well, they are greedy. We already know that because they want to spend all your money. No. They think you're being greedy and stingy. Why are you being so greedy and stingy? Why are you acting like this? I see it. Oh, yes. Yeah. They're going to think that you're being greedy, you're being stingy, you're being possessive. Why are you trying to take things away from me? And this is because you're telling them you're overspending, you're lazy, you're not doing your job. So they're going to go into this like self-protection, victimized, oh my God, kind of mode. Oh my God, drama queen. I don't care if it's a king or a queen. Drama. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They're going to try everything in their world to retreat from you, try to run, try to hide. They are going to try to withdraw from this. They don't have anything to say. They're just like, for once, you're going, I don't know, just heard like, I swear like 3 people heard it in my head all at once say, for once I have something not to say. That's amazing. No, it's almost like once they start arguing and they become bitter and bitchy and cold and they withdraw and they say, oh, well, that's it. I don't have anything to say. Right? Because they think you're being cruel and bitter about the situation. Oh my God, that's so like that is like 100% playing victim. It's your fault, Virgo. You know what, Virgo? It's your fault. You should have never have let me have money to begin with. Really? Should have never have let me have that box of ice cream, because after that box, man, I just wanted to sit here. Oh my gosh, so it's almost like they may even turn it on you and be like, well, if you would have been more helping, or, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But this is going to be very cold-hearted, very bitchy, and then they're going to turn and retreat and silence, zip the lip. So, oh yeah, they're going to get their words out. Absolutely. And they're going to be over-emotional about the situation, and then they're going to retreat and walk away. But that's not taking care of the problem. Walking away from the problem does not solve the problem. See, they don't want to solve this problem with you. They just want what they want because they believe that what they have is theirs. What's yours is theirs, right? They have nothing, but even if they did, it's probably theirs. Okay, so what's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. Kind of reminds me of that kind of person. But there's no resolution. Retreating from the situation in an argument is not fixing the argument. No matter how big the argument is, it's still not doing anything. Me running away, right, is not fixing the situation. You're just going to be standing there going, wow, now you're going to walk away from me. You're not going to say anything except for all the harsh things that you said to me. Now you're going to silently walk away and retreat and lock yourself up, hermit yourself away, however. But that's not fixing it. That's because they have the resistance to change. They also have a fear of change. So they're holding on to what they want to hold on to. So what the Buddha prepares, what kind of the Buddha prepares for the beautiful Virgo. Wow. Yeah, you're just going to sit over here emotionally balanced. I mean, you're just going to be as diplomatic about the situation. Look, you can only tolerate as much as you can tolerate, but you're going to keep yourself above water. You're not going to allow this to destroy your emotions. You're not going to become over emotional about the situation. Look, but you've already been thinking about the situation for probably 2 weeks, a week, 5 days, whatever. So you're just going to sit over here and be in very much control of your emotions and very balanced, and you're sticking to your guns. Right? You're sticking to your guns. This is not going away. Just because they walked away doesn't mean that it's over. They think it's over. They think, oh, the argument's over. Everything will be fine. I'll have my $20 tomorrow. I'll go get my nails done tomorrow. Or I'll get my, tires for my truck tomorrow, he says. Whatever he says. Whatever she says, he says, right? Whoever you're dealing with. But for you, you're just like, it's not over. Just because you walked away doesn't mean that this has come to an end. It's at a standstill, but it's not over. It's not over. No. Clarify on the King of Cups. Yeah, it's not over. It's kind of like the kid who thinks he's going to punish himself by putting him in the corner. Don't talk to me, Mom. It's okay. I'm punishing myself. Okay, well, that doesn't mean that it's over, son, just because you put yourself in the corner. My son used to do that. Oh, my beautiful Logan, he used to do that all the time. It's okay. I'm going to my room. It's like, just because you put yourself in your room, son, doesn't mean that it's all over. I remember that. He was like 5. He was like, I've got this. I'm punishing myself. Okay, you can't really punish yourself. I mean, I still have to come in and talk to you about the situation. No, it's fine. I've got this, he said. Nope, this just gives you more skill development. It is just going to make you focus more on the situation and how you're going to fix the situation. Because, yeah, you're going to move on with this. I don't see a lot of you staying in this situation. I see you making a huge change, releasing this baggage and moving on. I don't see a lot of you staying in this situation at all. It's like this is the, like, I just feel like for a lot of you, this is just one of those things that just becomes the breaking point. You have the courage and the confidence, but that staying in the room for however long it is, but that's what it feels like you're doing. It's almost like you know that it's time to move on, right? Because if anything, they're just causing no closure to the situation. They don't want to fix the situation, right? So you're going to seek personal closure to the situation where they're not trying to do so. They're trying to cause shortcuts. They're trying to cause delays, right? By slamming that door in your face and saying, well, we're not going to talk about this. Well, okay, well, maybe I'll just pack my bags and I'll take my money and I'll take all my shit and you can sit in a house, in an empty house by yourself with a box of ice cream and a couch. And you know what? You can keep the damn couch too. Yeah, because I do. I see a lot of you walking away from the disappointment and leaving behind this because this has just become, it's almost like they're weighing down their own stuff, right? This is what they're doing, right? And it's just, this is it. I'm done. There's too much procrastination because they're procrastinating now the situation because of their own greediness, of their own confinement, confining themselves to what they want so that they get what they want. But this is the card of laziness. This is the card of procrastination. This is the card of getting what I want when I want it and getting it, almost at all odds. I would like to see a 5 of Swords coming out. I wonder what the next card is. No, emotional immature. Got that. Yeah. Now, I would have loved to have seen the 5 of Swords or something like that where it was showing, you know what, I'm going to win at all odds. Right? Because that seems what it is. So the overall outcome pretty much is you pretty much ending this situation. Doesn't mean it'll be today. Yeah, it's definitely standing your ground, standing up for yourself. Yep, releasing the pain, releasing all of this for your own recovery. Yeah, your judgment day is here. It's almost like that soul contract's done, right? Your judgment is you're looking at the inner calling, you're looking at the absolution, you're like, that's it. I had an awakening. The awakening is coming with the Buddha as you come to the conclusion they don't want to fix themselves. Right? They want what they want. At all costs. Right? So yeah, you're planning to progress over here and moving on and discovering all these new things that are going on. This is the breakup. So there's the breakup and the tension and there it is. Because winning all odds. I told you. Yep. The breakup and the broken communication because they're trying to win at all odds. There's your winning at all odds. They've taken your swords away. They said, this is what I'm going to have. I have my sword. And even though my sword is actually your sword, I'm keeping it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So they're going to try to win at all odds by being sneaky, by doing whatever they're doing, right? Trying to play victim, whatever they're doing, right? But it's causing a huge breakup because they do not want to change, because they resist change. So all they're doing is causing drama, conflict, disagreements, and then running off to go hide when they know they're wrong, instead of actually facing you to fix the problem. They don't want to fix the problem. That's the problem. Why else would you run away? The only reason you would run away is when you don't want to fix something. That's kind of like the throw the bird at you, I'll do what I want, right? Winning at all costs. What teenage behavior. Now we can totally see why the Page of Cups is upside down. Like, talk about emotionally immature. Okay. Whew. That's a deep reading, my friends. Now I know exactly why. It's like, wow. You will prevail, though. You have the Judgment over here. You're going to take the rebirth. Where they don't want to take a rebirth, you're going to take the rebirth. You're already having the personal transformation with the Tower anyways. They want to make a tower. You got a tower. Their tower. Yeah. Spirit says let go. Big happy changes are there for you. Okay, there's other romance for you in the world. Yeah, there's something better. There's romance that's something way better for you. You do not have to deal with this. Okay? So, yeah, perfect timing. Okay? In your near future. Love it. Okay, guys, that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.